Back in 1956, a handful of faithful dreamers launched Crestview United Brethren Church, meeting in the basement of Pastor George Kripe's home and later at this site on 9th Avenue in 1958. Took a giant leap of faith then, and again in 1972 when Crestview began raising nearly $300,000 for its current home here on Ortman Lane.
We built on here about 9 years ago. That was a huge leap of faith at the time. Even when this church moved here, before I came, it was a great leap of faith. So all these different changes have taken a leap of faith, and this is a giant leap of faith.
Flash forward to the year 2013. That is the year that the Board of Governance here at Crestview Community Church called me to be the lead pastor. And almost immediately, I began to pray for a vision. I got an idea. It was an idea that was going to require a giant leap of faith. What was that idea? To start giving 10% of all of our resources to missions. And from that moment, I can tell you that this church has never looked the same and never been the same.
We're bursting at the seams. We have an overflow room, and it even needs an overflow room beyond that. Our numbers are growing, but in addition, our ministries are definitely growing as well. Our needs are growing, and I think that a one giant leap for this church is definitely the next call from God to us.
Overall unity, especially in the leadership group, really being able to move forward in one single direction and really focus our attention on really trying to reach out in the community, both through missions and through the youth.
If I had to choose one word to describe Crestview since 2013, it would be the word growth. Growth and outreach to local charities such as Trinity Missions, Food Finders, Lafayette Urban Ministry, and a weekly after-school backpack program. Growth in missions with trips to Alabama, West Virginia, South Carolina, and now Guatemala, South America. And growth in discipleship. Today, Crestview has more small groups and Sunday school classes than ever before in its history, with additional opportunities over the next 2 years. All that growth is great, but it has created a new challenge in 2018. To put it boldly, we're out of space. That's why we're launching a new 2-year campaign called One Giant Leap. And what is this giving opportunity all about?
It's the next obvious step for us. We're growing, it's exciting. How exciting to see how God is moving in our church. It's just really a leap of faith. What's next? We're looking up, we're reaching out, and just so exciting to see what has God planned for us next.
I think it's very needed. We are quickly growing and we are outgrowing the current facility. So if we want to continue to grow and continue to reach more people, we have to grow as a facility as well. So I think it's awesome.
The only way we're going to be able to reach that full potential is if everybody prays about it and really just focuses on what we can do to honor our calling to God.
So what's our goal? Well, for starters, it's to raise 2 years of operating expenses and combine that with money that will provide remodeling of our current church campus and add additional parking. It's called our One Fund Generosity Initiative. So over 2 years, we are asking you to join the leadership, helping to raise first $800,000 for operating expenses and second $1.5 million for remodeling. Now combined into one fund, that's how we get our $2.3 million goal. It is truly a giant leap of faith for all of us. So, what are your next steps? Well, remember to do 3 things. Pray boldly. Pray that God will continue to guide C3 moving forward with our generosity initiative.
Serve boldly. Commit to being involved in the many things that are going on in and through the ministries of C3.
Give boldly. Now is the moment to trust God to lead you in what it means to make Him a priority in every area of your life, including generosity and finances.
When donating, just knowing that it's going to an amazing cause and it's going to really reach out to not only the community at Crestview, but the community in Lafayette as well.
With any ministry, whether it's in the church or anyplace else, there needs to be a lot of prayer and commitment, but it takes money.
Sometimes in life it can be scary to give, but God says He can do immeasurably more than we could ever hope or dream. So even if it's just $1 and that's all you have, God blesses that. So give to this cause because He will give to you.
Take a moment and think about where Crestview has been and where it might go over the next 2 years. Trust me, it will be a giant leap of faith as we go into the future. But remember, big dreams backed up by bold actions ignite dramatic change. Remember Hebrews 11:1, faith shows the reality of what we hope for. It is the evidence of things we cannot see.